appreciate it. So last night, when our coach was talking about kind of alter ego, my alter ego is Spaniard. So I go by the nickname Spaniard. It was a name that I used when I was fighting. But I'll start from the beginning. So there's two things that really stuck out in my mind. When Spencer Lee, who has roots here, I didn't know him at all. I barely have ever said a word to him. But when he lost his fourth state title, right? I lost the state title. I lost state title 2 years in a row, and it hurts really bad. And I shot him a message on Twitter. I didn't know the kid at all. I just shot him a message, and he got back to me. And my question to him was, what were you thinking when DeSantos scored on you with, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 seconds left? I know that I would have been thinking, woe is me, oh my gosh, I did it again, I messed up, I knew this was going to happen. That was my mentality growing up. My mentality was never like full bore ahead. I dealt with a lot of doubt, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety. And his response as an 18-year-old kid was nothing. I was thinking how to score a point. And it like blew my mind because I realized, oh, that's the difference between a Spencer Lee and myself. That's the difference between an Anthony Ashnault yesterday. The second thing, someone asked him, should I do this or that? And he said, oh, you just do the move. I enter a match, his words, what are you thinking? He said, that I'm a beast, that I'm going to get it. I never grew up thinking that stuff. I grew up thinking, you're a beast, 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 and I'm just me. But what I learned over the years through fighting, right? So I grew up around here, as Jody said, successful on the mat, the best sometimes, but most of the time it was like second, third, fourth, fifth place finish at PJWs, at Mawas. It was just good, but never like the best. And I would look at all these other guys and think they're superhuman. They got something I don't have. And honestly, when Jody went to Iowa, I was like, oh my gosh, Jody's superhuman. He's got something I don't have. Go through my wrestling career, again, 2-time runner-up in high school, round of 12 in college. But I finished on a high note in college. Like I was winning, I was beating guys. The 11 losses I had my senior year were to, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them were probably all American. It was legit. Whoa, I'm like doing well now. I start fighting. What I realized in fighting is everyone is a human. I was so freaking scared when I was fighting professionally, mixed martial arts, eventually in the UFC. I was so freaking scared. So scared. It's very scary. That it drove me to another level of preparation. Because it was no longer wrestling. It was like punches, knees, elbows, kicks, chokes. You could die, seriously get injured. So I was so afraid of that happening to me that it pushed up my training. And then when I started training, I started performing better. Like to a level I never dreamed of possible. Probably to like a Spencer level, or an Anthony Ashnault level, or a Jody at Iowa level. And then I was like standing next to these guys thinking, you're not superhuman. You're a human. You're tired. You get tired. You're just like me. And it was that realization. I remember one time, how many of you have ever heard of Anderson Silva? Right? Anderson Silva is one of the GOATs, one of the best fighters in the history of the sport. And I fought on a card in Oakland, the same card he did. And we had to go from the hotel over to the arena. It was in Oakland, California. So we all get in a van. And I remember I was sitting there, and I looked in front of me in the front seat, he rode shotgun, right? And I thought, oh my gosh, there's Anderson Silva. Like, I could put my hand on his shoulder. He's just a human being. And it did something to me where I realized, like, oh, all this stuff is not for those superhumans. It's for me. It's for you. 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 Some of you in here in this room have already won state titles. Some are probably getting or got scholarships. Some I know from last night or in your second, third year wrestling. My son's 8. He's just getting started. The controller's in your hands. I'll remember that forever. The controller's in your hands. Every one of you has the ability. The choices Anthony Ashnault made that got him to where he got, you can make those choices too. That's it. Being here. There is literally nowhere else I'd rather be than right here. Beach, California, lakes, Netflix, right here. Because there's 100 or 150 kids just like me, and I love it more than anything in the world. So as hard as this is, as challenging as this is, as maybe like doubtful, you miss home, your friends are at the beach, your friends, blah, blah, blah. There's plenty of life to live. And I'll end it with this. Whenever you stop being around people like this, it gets pretty lonely. I absolutely love being here. Absolutely love what Jody has built, what he and his team and his family. Also, it's like a team effort, what they have built. I'm honored to just be able to be here, to be a part of it. You guys probably want to get to breakfast. I'll be here through today, through tomorrow morning. I'm happy to either talk again or tell you a little bit more about my fighting career. Had some really powerful moments. I'll say this to kind of finish it off. Losing, getting knocked out on live television, as much as it stinks, it really sets you free. Because once the worst thing possible happens, it's like, what else is there? And then you're able to just attack it. If you want to Google me or look on YouTube, you're going to see some less than flattering stuff. But guess what? I survived. And you keep your mouth shut, son. You know, my son was looking at shorts the other day. How many subscribers? Mr. Beast. It was like Mr. Beast was Dude Perfect. It's Coyote Peterson and these other guys. They're like 68 million, 450 million. I was like, how many do I have, bud? It was like 1,000. And the first video was me getting knocked out cold. So I was like, whoa, we'll cover that one up. But anyhow, yeah, I'm happy to be here, thrilled to share more eventually. Just keep freaking going. Discipline, consistency, keep going. So,